Ah, yes, the dreaded extra stage. Didn't take too many attempts this time, but actually quite a couple still. Yeah, it's hard to play this stage sometimes when it's out of your memory. Because there's a few attacks that are just absolute bullshit here, but we get to those, So, I really like this theme here, it's pretty cool. The stage, however, I am not that big a fan. As you can see though, the Dream Gauge just fills on its own for some reason here, I don't know why, but it does fill quite quickly, which is pretty neat for scoring purposes, I guess. So what I do here, starting off, is I want to grab as many big powers as I can, just so I don't have to worry about that later. But I think you might already see why I don't like the stage at the first beginning part. Yeah, these card soldiers, they just spam random shit all over. It is horrible. It is fucking abysmal, and it's hate it, fucking hate it. Now you might say, oh, it doesn't look that bad right now. Yeah, just you wait, because there's a second row starting right now. Yeah, it's gonna get worse and worse. So I find myself always having to use a bomb in this section. Like that, yeah. I always try to hold out as much as I can though, so and I can always hopefully rely on the Dream Bonus gauge refilling at a point where it cancels at least some bullets. So that wasn't too bad, but it can get so much worse at some points, believe me, it's not fun. These fairies, they do drop a big power, so I always grab that. And here's the King of Cards! He starts off by doing this two-wave attack. First of all, he just spews some random shit, and the other one is this quick one where you gotta really quickly swipe through the fucking bullets. Oh, that's scary. As for the second wave, I don't want to say it's free, I've done it a couple times, but there's a few safe spots if you know how to do it. Drops a 1-up, obviously, so that's nice. And now it's a pretty boring section, actually. Like, there's this stuff going on, but it's just kinda meh, if I have to put it in a way. Just meh. There's these card soldiers that are indestructible, shooting shit straight downwards, limiting your movement, and then there's these fairies just shooting shit straight at you. I just decided to bomb there because I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, that makes sense. Got a Dream Bonus cancelled there. A bit too early, I might add, but now if you haven't had full power up until now, this is your big chance to get some because these drop a shit ton as well. Yeah, then there's this big empty space of nothing, where we just wait for the Bullets of Nowhere to appear, which there they are. Now I know there's a strat to totally dodge this, but I have no real idea. I do 2 circles and then I have to kind of try to stream it, but it didn't really work out there, did it? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine, he lied. Takes fucking forever, by the way. You finally got here! It's been a while. Have I met you before? I've come all the way here just so I could beat you! Well, I appreciate the effort. And for that I have memorized all kinds of magic. But you're still looking at the book. It's magic so powerful that you can't do it without looking at the book. It's incredibly strong. It is? That's right, I'll show you to right now. Alice is fucking back and she's got a book. That's scary. She starts off by using some fire spells. For the first one you wanna just stand still and just move at the last second. For the second one you just kinda wanna stream it a bit and weave through the circular bullets. It looks more scary than it is really, but it can kinda bullshit you at some points, which is kind of annoying. Now one interesting thing about this boss fight, whenever you finish a phase of her, all the bullets that are there get cancelled into point items. That's how you get your 1-ups, eh? That's how you get your 1-ups. Now for the second part of the fire spells, we got streaming. just streaming, misdirection, and restreaming. Yeah, you just wanna jerk to one side once you're a bit too far to the side, and then make yourself a path and stream to the other side. Like, not like that, that was too scary. Okay, whatever. Also, those fire streams at the ends do hurt you, so be careful. So, next up, she's doing some ice spells. For the first one, you just wanna stream to the side and avoid the falling ones, and then you just kinda wanna follow the flow of the crystals there. Not that bad, kind of a nice respite for what's coming later. It's pretty chill. Pun totally intended. Trust me. Alright, that was a good bullet cancel. Give me all those point items, hell yeah. And for the second part of the ice attacks, she just spams a shit ton of them around and they bounce off the walls, which makes for a unique pattern that is kinda scary to dodge at points. My advice is try dodging one lane at a time, don't dodge multiple at once as they cross you. So just kind of move into them if you can, because yeah, if you get too many crisscrossed at you, it's kind of over. Alright, here you don't want to go after the pointer, just instantly stream to the side, because she's doing lasers. And for the second one, you also just want to stream to the side, yeah. This is where the boss fight starts getting shit. I'll be honest, I don't like this phase very much. Now, this first part ain't too bad, it can be a bit bullshit and visually unappealing, but meh. The second part, this is where it gets really retarded. She starts off by just firing a shit ton of lasers, which, you know, okay. Then she starts getting spastic with the movement, which is, you know, great. And then this happens, like, I hate this. Yeah, this is where I probably mostly lost all my lives in all the runs. That and also the next couple of spells, but this one mostly because I fucking hate it. Also, bomb armor returns. I don't think I've mentioned that, but you've probably seen it already. She does not take damage from bombs at all. Next phase, miscellaneous green. I hate these lasers. I fucking hate these lasers. For the second part, you wanna just hug close to her, shotgun a little bit while you're at it, and for this part, what I found works best is moving in a bit of a U pattern. Didn't really work out there right now, but for me, U pattern, oh my god, a U pattern more or less works. Didn't here, but you know, whatever. Okay, next up, this part, which I like to call the tightest dodging in the universe. However, I could not be bothered, so I just did a bit of a cheap thing, which is a safe spot. Yes, this actually works. This was actually the first time I tried the safe spot, thanks Tess for letting me know that exists. Yeah. It's a bit cheap, but at this point I just wanted to be done with this video. So, I just kinda cheaped out on that one. Sue me. I know you can't. Right, time for the final attack, which... It's deceivingly simple, but as she loses HP, she will speed up, and that's where the challenge lies. You wanna just try to stay in these lanes, don't get like knocked off by one of these arrowheads, but it's inevitable at some point sometimes, so just be careful, especially once it gets like this quickly, it's just really terrifying. Oh jeez. But we are almost there. Yeah! God, that was not my clearest one. Like I said, you can't beat me! I'm never going near you ever again. Yeah, about that. After that... Well, if you're done sweeping over there, clean up over here as well, please. Is that all you have to say? Why do I have to do something like this? What, are you complaining even though you're so weak? I'm sorry. As punishment for wreaking havoc in this world, you're going to work for me for a while. In the end, even the magicians of Markai were no match for Reimu.